the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, NBA fans. I'm Ernie Johnson Smith here for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll watch the visiting at a game apiece. You look at the roster of the Suns for this season and the past few seasons, and you'll notice a common theme. Boy, they got a lot of guards. What do you think, Kenny?
Well, it's nice to have a multiple of guys who can handle the basketball, do certain things, change things up. But, you know, sometimes that not having a lead guard hurts you down the stretch in close games.
You know, and their decision to load up on guards was part.
More levels, more devils. DZ, airing out the stage like a never.
Well, they're entering a bit of a soft spot in their schedule, facing off guys against some of the lower-ranked teams in the league, and we'll see if they're able to take advantage and have their win total.
They're trying to get this long road trip off on the right foot with the win here.
You're right about that. They love to be heading to the next city feeling good. There's nothing worse than staggering right out of the gate on a long road trip.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. On the floor for Miami, Curry is out there with Dwayne Wade. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Shaq in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And Steph Curry, not just a superstar player, but one of the best contracts in basketball this year and next for under $24 million combined. And you can bet he's due for a major increase in pay when 2017 rolls around.
Miami with the ball. The Suns getting the bucket. And stolen by Booker. Pass to Teletovic. Here's Warren, and Davis sends it back. And they get it back. Here's Booker. And another shot. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two. The Suns shooting their first free throws of the game. That free throw good from Len. Both free throws good from Len. What a season for Alex Len last year. Came in looking to find a spot for the team, and he made huge jumps in his game.
And I think it correlated with his minutes going up as well. I mean, played a lot more minutes, and he's a very complete big guy. With the added minutes, the production has gone up as expected.
Teletovic. And the dunk by Len.
And just another example, Kevin, of how they built this lead.
To get proper position and slamming home the putback.
Yep, and if they can, their lead will be safe.
And, you know, you can expect young big men to improve over time, but I didn't think anyone expected Lynn to jump ahead so fast.
No good from Booker. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Leonard attacking, and that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you. And a final remark, guys, on Len. I mean, his defense was the big benefactor. I mean, he was a force in the paint and developed into a really solid rim protector.
Now here's Booker. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Lakers. Kept alive. Here's Teletovic. Great D that time from Davis.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Shaq. Nailed from three-point land. Shaq's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The Suns have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Inside, Len, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Curry kicks to Davis. Back to Curry. There's the dish to Davis. Puts one up from 19. And another basket for Miami.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
Here is Knight. 20 points for him last game against the Lakers.
And also, he competed on the backboards. That also had a lot to do with the game.
2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Teletovic has got 5 points so far. Curry dishes to Leonard. Lets it go with the 3. Here's O'Neal. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
Now here's Knight. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And the dunk by Land.
Brandon Knight certainly can pass the orange.
Miami's on 1-2 from long range in the first quarter. Wade from outside, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists tonight. Knight with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Knight into the lane, beyond the arc. Teletovic misses. Miami's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Leonard, that's for 2, and it's Miami with another.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
And despite the outcome, I think they'll feel a little better about that game. There are a lot of positives that they can take away from that performance.
And I think that's exactly what they have to do, guys. Don't dwell on the final score. You know, think about the things you did well and move forward and take it from there.
Now, here's Goodwin. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. The Suns have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. The Phoenix Suns weren't terrible at home by any means last year. They ended up over 500, but Greg, they weren't quite dominant enough at home to get in the playoffs.
That's a great point. I mean, they finished the year +3 in terms of wins at home. Not bad, but not good enough when you're talking about that Western Conference.
Now here's James. Against Indiana, he was really on his game. And Jordan gets it to go.
Those are starting to add up. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been 3-pointers.
And clearly it's about how poorly the defense has played. They've got to close out faster.
Goodwin with it, covered by LeBron. And Davis sends it back. Phoenix, no good that time either. Clock management, this is where they can get a 2 for 1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Feeds it to James. Davis, the pass to LeBron. A 3-ball. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 3 assists in the game.
Great 3-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
String music scorching those nets. How long can they keep this up, though?
He was all alone on that one. So it's Miami now. 6-point game. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was unreal. I mean, after a while, the defenders seemed to just wave the white flag.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, that's what will happen when a team continues to attack the basket and come away with layups. The defense tends to get demoralized and deflated.
Here's Goodwin. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Miami leads by 8. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And we got a chance to hear from LeBron James about the hard work and preparation he brings into.
I go back and I'm able to, read this kind of report.
I think you'd have to say the preparation really shows on the court in his play, and rarely does he look surprised out there, caught off guard.
And Kevin, that's really just the mark of a total pro. And I don't think oftentimes the fans appreciate how much goes in terms of preparation. Some guys get it and some guys don't, but he's a perfect example of what proper preparation means in terms of preventing a poor performance.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
I tell you what, the scoring has come in three.
Down the trip.
Lures out there with P.J. Tucker. And there's John Jenkins, and it's Knight in at the 1. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
And remember, you go back to when Steph Curry was in college, more of a shooting guard at Davidson, but he's worked relentlessly to not only improve his ball handling, but his vision. And now, all of a sudden, he's one of the most elusive ball handlers in the NBA.
It's Knight with the drive. Hits the jumper in space.
That's an impressive spin move there, Kevin. I wasn't expecting him to show handles like that.
And 3 from Jordan. And yes, sir, that one drops. Jordan's got his second bucket of the night. And Curry, certainly, Clark, a magician with the ball in his hands. He can really supply the terrific handle, razzle-dazzle moves, crossovers. He has it all.
He sure does, but on occasion he can be a little loose with it and turn it over some. That's been a focus both by him and the coaching staff. Attack, but do it with precision.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
Some changes for Phoenix. Alex Len's checked in for Chandler. Mirza Teletovic comes in for John Lewis. And it's Booker in for P.J. Tucker. And Miami with a change here, too. Durant's checked in. Jenkins with it. Outside Knight. Jacks up a 3. O'Neal with the rebound. Miami leading by 13. Jordan kicks to Leonard, and there's the defensive 3-second call. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Miami.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
And Phoenix making a change here. Warren's checked in.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
I don't know. There might be more defense in the warm-ups. Right now, these are just shooting game shots.
That is good.
Even double team. He had the vision to see the open man.
Outside Durant, lets it go with a 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Warren kicks to Len. A baseline J, and it's Miami with the rebound. And this is their first time matched up with the Suns this season.
And really, this is a team that expects to beat everyone when they step on the floor, but they were only able to split the series last year.
And you look at how they match up. Certainly you could see them losing, but you would still expect them to come away with 2 wins.
That's good. That's now 8 points for Jordan.
And just a little bit. Ragged defensively there, Clark.
Phoenix timeout.
A different look for Miami. Anthony Davis comes in for O'Neal, and Dwayne Wade is subbed in for Michael Jordan. Suns trail by 19. Outside Knight. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Can't get it to go. Davis with some nice D.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
Now, here's Warren. He's covered by Leonard, and he gets it to go. Booker's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Well, T.J. Warren had a very interesting start to his NBA career. Spent most of the first half in the D-League. In the second half, Clark, he finally got some minutes and really provided a spark.
Yeah, you know, he doesn't have great range on his jumper right now, and he's not an elite ball handler, but he's one of the best cutters in the game. Moves well without the ball, so I think his future is bright nonetheless.
Miami leading by 19. Wade with it, and it's Knight picking him up. With the shot. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. 10 points for Wade.
And that's going to increase the field goal percentage even more. They have a huge edge in that category.
And that's because they've been playing smart basketball. I mean, they've been very patient offensively, and their shot selection has been superb.
Leonard, that's for 2. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. 6 points for Kawhi Leonard. Phoenix has gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. Passes it to Warren. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Explosive leaping ability.
Oh, that was pretty. And he just has that, Clark, that effortless knack for getting inside.
And guys, how about how fearsome he is at times? I mean, you hate to be the guy tasked with guarding him. And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Yeah, and Greg, you know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shootout this team.
Launches it. Teletovic misses. Curry. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. Several teams changing it up here. 7 seconds left in the first half of the game. The floater gets it off. So as we conclude the first half.
Thank you, Kevin. Steph, what's...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith as we start breaking it down for you. The first half was all about Stephen Curry. He ended up with 15 points, 4 assists, and 1 rebound. His opening period tonight, right on par with his performance last game out, which was outstanding. All right, that is going to wrap up our halftime report as it's
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
You know, we talk so often about making your teammates better, and his ability to see the floor and then make those passes on time in that first half was the key.
Boy, I tell you what, they say he's not a playmaker, but he certainly has fooled me with the way he's performing right now.
Tipping off the second half, here's Fred Hoiberg's 5. We've got Kawhi Leonard, D-Wade out there with Steph Curry. Then it's O'Neal, and it's Davis in at the 4 slot. And the rejection by Leonard. And he recovers it. Teletovic's shot is good.
A wide-open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Miami leading by 22. No one near Curry as he lets it go. And again, Miami with the triple.
Dropping bombs. How many more threes are we going to see from him tonight?
Well, we've already seen plenty. I mean, he's got more points from outside the arc than inside of it so far.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there, going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for him.
That's a dozen straight points. Coming off the triple.
Yeah, Greg, you know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
He's on fire, and they needed to put their heads together to figure out how to get the ball out of his hands.
And the Suns call time.
You know, guys, it's really amazing just how quickly Anthony Davis has blossomed into stardom. You know, by age 21, he was arguably the best player in the game. At age 17, he only had one scholarship offer for college, and that was from Cleveland State to play point guard.
Now, here's Warren. He's covered by Leonard. And Warren with the basket on the assist by Knight.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
And in high school, Anthony Davis didn't play for a powerhouse. Perspectives Charter School, only around 200 kids.
Certainly not an NBA hotbed. They had him bring the ball up court and work in the post, much to his developmental benefit. A lot of losses, but he said that it made him a better leader dealing with that adversity. Well, it's been a great start for this offense here in the second half. 4 for 4.
Phoenix has gone 6 of 11 when they're taking the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Toletovich's shot is good.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
Style and grace from Kawhi Leonard on that one.
For Phoenix, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. To the paint, off the screen, Len, good. Len's got 14 points.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash-mouth basketball, guys.
You're all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
Knight kicks to Booker. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time. He has 6.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Jenkins, he's checked in for Mirza Teletovic. And Miami also making a switch. Jordan, he's checked in for Curry. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Jordan. And here we go. Fast break. Wade's got it. And that one's good.
Boy, this is the kind of shooting performance coaches dream of. It makes their job so much easier. An excellent start to this third quarter.
The feed now to Booker. From deep. They grab their own miss. Len. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
Some changes for Phoenix. Chandler comes in for Alex Len, and it's John Lure in for Warren. Wade from outside. No luck. Now the Suns take it the other way. After this one, they're off to Denver to take on the Nuggets. That's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
And it's good.
Great opportunity right there. He's got such tremendous length. He can just rise up and get separation for the 3.
Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Jenkins. And the Suns get it back.
Boy, they're fortunate. The defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
And that one's good. And 11 points for Michael.
It has been a 3-point barrage for them since halftime.
Not sure if it's been by design or simply by accident, but either way, it has been impressive.
And Leonard has it in the corner. And another basket for Miami.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big.
Takes a 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight. And Anthony Davis, growing up in the rough south side of Chicago, because of the violence, his father didn't let him venture to the playground. Instead, he...
Come on now, young fella. Watch out. You might bring that whole basket down on top of you.
I didn't think he was ever going to let go of the rim.
I tell you what, though, you might as well enjoy the moment. Make it last just a little longer.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. Here's Booker. No good on the triple.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
And the pass to Jenkins. O'Neal with the defensive effort.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Goodwin. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Will it go? And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And then the young fella busts out the slick move inside to get open for the jam.
Greg, that was sick and slick. The D had no chance.
Yeah, he was one step ahead of him the entire way.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. Phoenix has gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. E.J. Tucker is out there with Williams. Then there's Price. Then there's Buddingham. And it's Goodwin in at the 2 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
The 3 from Harden. And he gets it to go.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Now, here's Price. He kicks to Tucker. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Let's face it, the defense is a step slow. You've got to take away the airspace.
Picked by Williams. Shoots off the screen. The rebound by Harden.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Wasted no time on that one. Harden's got 6 points in the quarter.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
From both ends of the court.
A nice shot by Tucker.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there. Going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for them.
What a final quarter these guys are having from downtown, just burying the threes in bunches.
And they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason not to. I mean, work that perimeter. It's going good for you. Work it until it stops.
And here's Price for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
The drive by James. Second chance shot, and that one's good.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Price against Paul. Williams a screen. Here's Buddingham. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And Miami making a change here. Ewing's checked in. For Miami, they've gotten it done so far from the field here in the fourth, going 6 for 7. Durant just inside the line, and it's Miami with another.
Boy, Durant showing us how it's done with that stroke.
Fires the three. Suns keep it alive. Here's Williams. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the boards.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled.
I realize this.